which the Twitch VOD is going. The Twitch VOD situation should be fixed, but you know, good to have backup recordings for this. Nothing was missed in that one. Nothing has been missed, you know. I might just use the Twitch VOD. Oh no, stuttering. I might just use the Twitch VOD this time, but I always like to have like extra recordings in case of what happened last time I tried to play this game, and VODs just don't work for some reason. Like, I don't know why that got disabled, because I'd used Twitch VODs before, but whatever. Gameplay-wise, this isn't so bad. It's aged okay. Like, I think the best gameplay, and anyone who's played a lot of Spider-Man games will probably tell you the same thing of, I was gonna say, oh yeah, Web of Shadows. Story's kind of like super, it's very 90s with all its symbiote, hyper venom goofiness, and I don't know, it kind of I don't know if it like helped, I don't know if it's, I mean, this Ultimate Venom, let's be real, started the idea of Venom being more, goopy tendril monster instead of like the dark reflection of Spider-Man, which that's how I prefer Venom. Like, you can have some of the goopy tendril stuff, but like I want him to have like the whole Spider-Man powers thing to be a huge component of his like thing, because that's his deal. He's kind of like he's got the dark evil Spider-Man, which, like, you know, dark version of the hero. You know, it's been done, but like I feel like Venom has like an interesting twist on it, where he's got the monster face and being a character who's basically been more informed by adaptations. Like, I feel like it's just, he works better than most. And I mean, it's not like you can't have a good or interesting dynamic with a hero whose villain is like their evil counterpart or whatever. I mean, the most famous one is Reverse Flash, who's, let's be real, he's mostly famous for a meme of being the world's biggest hater. Because, like, oh no, stuttering. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, his whole thing, he has the worst origin story of any fucking supervillain ever, and he's like the arch nemesis of the Flash, but he's also like this super intimidating guy, just because of the lengths he'll go. Like, but it's like his origin story is like, oh, he's from 500 years in the future. It's like, bro, imagine like you invent time travel and you decide to go back and ruin, like, I don't know, Christopher Columbus's life or something, or I don't know, who's like some guy from like 1520. And it's like, I have to, like, you're my mortal enemy, like King Louis the 14th or something like that. It's like, bro, that's so stupid. But like, he's so crazy, it almost works. Like, it almost works. I still feel like his origin is like his biggest problem. Like, cause it's just so dumb. He literally has no reason to hate the Flash as much as he does, because it's like, bro's been dead for hundreds of years. Are you serious? But we're talking about the Flash, and this is a Spider-Man game. We should talk about more Spider-Man stuff. Okay, I get it. But yeah. Yes, thank you. I feel like, okay, this game is coming out like around when tutorializing is starting to become more annoying. Like, I'm not one of those people, like, you see a lot of people like been playing video games since like the 8-bit era, being like, there's too many tutorials now, blah blah blah. It's like, okay, but like, controllers also have more than like 2 buttons. And there's, like, a lot of button combinations and things that, like, you'd have to be told about. But, like, the problem isn't tutorializing in general. It's how it's done. Like, I don't mind easy tutorial levels. Like, they just have to be, like, kind of short. And there's a way to do it well. And I think the best way to do it is to have a tutorial level where, whenever the pop-ups... Oh, I didn't mean to retry that. Okay, I guess we're retrying it. Where, like, the little pop-ups, they don't freeze your character. You know, like, it's like, you can still move around, and it's like... And, like, a little thing comes up on the screen. It's like, press X to jump, and then, like, it just stays there until you press X to jump. But, like, the whole time you can still, like, run around like an idiot. You know, like, it doesn't stop you. It's like an annoying pop-up ad or something. No. Oh my god. I don't know. Okay, I did worse. No, we're not retrying that. Anyway, because yeah, we gotta do all these stupid like mini events and stuff. I think that's the biggest problem with this game. This game came out like really fast, but it's honestly got a lot of quality to it for how fast it came out and like how little time they had. Like especially because like they're using the cell shaded art style, and they're like, I think Ultimate. Honestly, I think Ultimate Venom might have been a newer story at the time. I don't remember, but like, like the Ultimate Comics, which is I got into comics like I think partly because of this game, but like I know it was like after the release of this game. Because I got into like the Ultimate Universe and Ultimate Spider-Man was a lot of what got me into comics. So there's a lot of things about Marvel that like my understanding was shaped by the Ultimate Universe. Anything that wasn't, in a sense, like, you know, I don't know, like anytime. I guess like the number, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. The number one thing I'd say is because the Super Soldier Serum, which was a big-ish deal in trying to recreate it in 616, but partly just because of how many alternatives there were, I guess we should say, like alternatives, or like I think at some point they just said they cracked it and figured it out. I know they did. I don't know how at what point they did. But like in the Ultimate Universe, like everything was like built about we gotta try and remake the Super Soldier Serum, like the stuff with the Green Goblin, the Hulk, which Ultimate Hulk's origins still shape a lot of modern adaptations, which that's fine, honestly. Like having him had to inject himself with something before the radiation turns him into the Hulk, you know, makes more sense than just straight radiation. And of course, genetic spider versus like regular spider. I'm gonna talk more about like if we get to Goblin today, because he is in this game. I might talk more about that later. I want to grab the thing. I don't know why I'm trying to grab the things. I'm not gonna 100% this or anything, but ooh, purple. That means it's gonna be a Venom mission. But like. Oh shit, what was I saying? Yeah, Ultimate Goblin. Gotta talk more about that later, but like, yeah. A lot of my understanding of like certain Marvel things came from the Ultimate Universe. I don't know. I do have a soft spot for a lot of it, even though so much of it just isn't very good. Like again, honestly, I think if you're gonna go back to any of the old Ultimate Universe, Ultimate Spider-Man is pretty much where you go. Because, like I said, the Ultimates hasn't aged very well. I mean, I say that I don't know anything about Ultimate X-Men, but I know a bunch of shit went down with Ultimate Fantastic Four, like Ultimate Reed Richards, who is far more interesting as the Maker. Like, there's another, like, evil version of our hero where it's, like, as a contrast to 616 Reed, because he had to have, like, dark edginess to him. He can't just be nice and fun. You have to make him, like, angsty. And, of course, here we go. Our, no spider powers, since he's Ultimate Venom. But he actually gets to, like, kill people. Which there's some shit, like, I guess because there's no actual blood, you can get away with all kinds of crazy violence and stuff and murder as long as there's no blood. If there's no actual, like, blood or gore, it's fine. He gets to wall crawl, but they show you the claw marks to show that he's just grabbing the building. Last time I played this, I talked a bit about the new Ultimate Universe, but, like, I don't know. I realized that I didn't have a lot to say on Spider-Man stuff specifically outside of just reiterating. There's a lot of cool stuff that they're doing. Like, I honestly would, like, the new Ultimate Spider-Man, 2024, very good. You should check it out if you haven't. Oh, whoops. You should check it out if you haven't. Grab. Yeet! And honestly, not just Ultimate Spider-Man, all the Ultimate comics. Like, the new Ultimate comics. Like, Ultimates, got up to issue 3, and, like, I posted a thing, it's in Shorts and on TikTok, which, follow me on TikTok for original content. That's right, we're not just doing stream clips there, folks. We do original, unscripted content of me talking about all kinds of comic book stuff and superhero news. I'm doing a read-through of all of Hellboy, the series. I guess kind of in preparation for The Crooked Man coming out. Yeah, Wolverine boss fight. Ultimate Wolverine... Like, I don't know much about Ultimate X-Men, I just said, so I don't know, like... I know he's very similar to his normal counterpart. Oh, he's... Oh, yeah, he regenerates, too. I can't... I gotta stay on him. What was I saying? Shit. Yeah, as far as I know, Ultimate Wolverine's a lot like regular Wolverine. I don't know what the differences are. Like, most of my Ultimate Universe came from Ultimate Spider-Man, and then the Ultimates, which, as I said, has aged terribly. I don't want to just keep reiterating myself. Oh, yeah, I was talking about current Ultimate Universe. Yeah, current Ultimate Universe is really good, really fun, super interesting. And for all the stuff they're doing, like the twist on Spider-Man, like everyone finally getting Peter and MJ together, married with kids and all that stuff. So nice. And the very interesting thing of like Uncle Ben and Jameson like being old buddies and both working at the paper together. Peter's still somehow finding his way to the Bugle, even though the science wasn't, like, a thing he developed because of being Spider-Man, but I don't know. I guess since Ben managed... Like, they never established what Uncle Ben did in 616, as far as I know, so he could work at a newspaper. He could become friends with JJJ, you know? I mean, it's already a different universe, like, Tony Stark being the teen hero compared to Spider-Man being the adult and his dad having been Iron Man. Like, that was something that I don't think the Maker did. Like, he didn't make Tony Stark be younger when the Maker was going around messing with time. But yeah, Ultimate Universe #1, I think. Good reading. Let's see. All of them, they're except for X-Men, which is very self-contained, which it's okay. Like, I mean, it's good. It's clearly aiming more at a, trying to capture some, like a manga fan audience, which is fine. Just, I keep pressing wrong buttons. What was I gonna say? Can we complete this, please? Hello? 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 Did I break it? Am I gonna have to, like, save and reload? Alright, we're gonna save. And... Are we good? Are we done? Just try to mess around a little bit more and see... if that does anything? If I just run away, does something happen? Okay, maybe I can just start one of the, little races. Yeah, we're just gonna... Okay, so yeah, I guess we'll have to wait for another one of those to load in. Anyway. Yeah, new Ultimate stuff. Very good, very interesting because of all the different twists. how they're gonna do. I'm interested to see where the story goes. I'm not gonna spoil as much of the Ultimate Spider-Man stuff. I think last time I may have talked. I don't think I talked that much about like the specifics outside of things that you can see from like just looking at the covers of the issues. Like, I personally am one of those people who doesn't super care about spoilers. But I know a lot of people do, and especially when it's something that's like just coming out. Like, you haven't seen it yet. Like, if it's something that's, but like if it's like, especially if it's something where it's like I don't plan on seeing that, or like I'm not super interested. But yeah, like, always be mindful of that. But I don't. There's not much for me to say on it right now. Outside of like, I'm interested in all the different little twists they're doing. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, and there's people to fight. Wait, can that happen if you're Spider-Man? I thought you were immune to that because of being Spider-Man, but I guess not. I mean, I don't know if that's ever been stated. Come here. Whee! I saved you. All right. But yeah, I would definitely recommend literally all of them. Ultimate X-Men, like I said, is very self-contained currently. There is a weird, like, there seem to be two storms, though not really. That's something that I'm a bit confused by. But I mean, there's not technically two storms. But like, I don't know, Ultimate X-Men is the one, because I'm very interested in like a lot of the big overarching thing and like some of the changes in the universe. I'm not as interested in Ultimate X-Men since that, I don't know, I'm not a huge X-Men person in general, but like that one, in addition to being self-contained, seems to be kind of all new characters, more or less. I don't know. Ow. So yeah, I'm getting distracted by focusing on the game. It's weird that they're little collectible tokens. You've got your comic book ones, and then they're literally just big question marks. That's very creative. I should probably actually pay attention and like dodge sometimes. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to keep restating myself on like current Ultimate stuff because there's not like, we're very early on in like all of the story stuff. I will say, I don't know how I feel about the whole like skipping months ahead in like real time thing. Like, I get what they're doing, and it is neat in some regards, but at the same time, it's hard for me to get like a feel or an attachment to like the events that are happening in the issue. I don't feel like they're appropriately writing like beginning, middle, and end of like. I mean, it's not obviously like beginning, middle, and end, since it's more like beginning, middle, middle, and then eventually an end. But like, as far as like each little individual thing, I don't know, I feel like I kind of want more in the moment, you know? Like, we're not spending enough time, like, in the moment. Everything goes by, like, too quickly. There's not enough time spent on the individual events, because each thing, it's like, here's our little, like, snippet of, like, a day or two or whatever for this month, and then we move on. And it's like, okay, but I kind of want to, like, I don't know, it's hard for me to feel, like, super attached to what's the characters and what's going on because I don't really get to spend a lot of like specific moments with them. We're like getting these little snippets and then skipping ahead a bunch and then more snippets. You know, like I feel like that could be done better or worked on in some way. Like, I don't know, longer issues? Or, I mean, doing like 2 a month would be like really difficult for the creative teams. So I don't know. I guess longer issues would be like the same thing basically. I'm getting fucked trying to wed this guy to the ground. Oh no. That is a problem that is going to keep fucking me in this game, is the fact that when I try to jump at a wall, he jumps off the wall when I'm just trying to double jump. So yeah, please don't do that. Alright, up the wall. And once again, we're back at the sort of padding filler shit of go around and just do random stuff in the city, and then maybe, just maybe, you will get the chance to go back and progress the story. Okay. Let's see. I only need to do 1 red event per thing. I have to check city goals. What am I missing? City events completed. Okay, so I guess I do have to do both of those red things. Isn't this right where I was? Yeah, this is literally the same one. Awesome. They switching to Geico. Haha. That was big at 2003, 5, 4. I don't know. Oh, and that guy's dead. But yeah, I'm not a fan of like games that feel the need like force you to pad out and like force you to go do side content and exploration, because it should be like, you know, I should just want to do those because your game is fun, because it's a game. You shouldn't have to force me to go around and do all this stuff. I should want to, you know? But it's not like games haven't, you know, learned from that mistake. Not much worth complaining about, because this game is from back in the day. At least it doesn't have... I don't think it has. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have an escort mission, as far as I know. Wait, it has something similar to an escort mission. But it's not actually an escort mission, because you don't actually have to go anywhere. They have, like, protection missions. Which aren't great either, but they're better. The worst escort missions are that I've ever played are, and I'm not gonna make any friends with this one, but Jack 2, a game I don't like. I don't think it's very good. But a lot of people really like that game, even though it has literally the worst escort missions in any game ever, and that is escort missions that are a pain in the ass, just in general, and then they added friendly fire. You know, because that's what you need when you're dealing with an escort mission. One of the most hated things in any game ever is you need to also be able to, like, hurt the person yourself. And then they'll attack you back. And then you'd fail the mission. I have a grudge against that game. I like the first game a lot. I would like to play it at some point. I will not be playing the sequels, because I don't like them, and I'm like one of 3 people on the planet who like the games, but not the sequels. Because, like, as far as I'm concerned, that was one good game that kind of just lost the plot. Now, this is a weird mechanic, because I'm just like, why can't I just go all out at once? Like, why do I have to do it, like, bit by bit? That's weird. Like, a little bit first, and then... Okay. I don't have anything to say. I don't know what a sassy molassie is. Yeah, hurry. Don't stand in the middle of the street, how about, guys? I guess I should comment on the voice of Spider-Man real quick. Not bad, not great. It's okay. Ha 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 ha. That wasn't a very good joke, because you already know that it's the rhino. Okay, where? Okay, I'm down here. Yeah, again, why can't I just go all out at once? Why do I have to do like a little bit first? That's so weird. All right, pick up the lady. And okay. You gotta love when things go from bad to worse. Like this is one is especially weird, because it's like you can't, like, you gotta just the teensiest little bit. All right, is that everyone and everything? Okay. But yeah, that's just weird. That's something that I feel like they should have known not to do. Because it's just a really weird and dumb choice. Of course, Ultimate Rhino, who I don't, if I remember correctly, he didn't show up much outside of this. Like, he showed up like one other time before this. I don't know, they did like big mech suit, which would later become like more of a thing. I don't know, I kind of prefer like enhanced guy and like special type of armament thing. Like the PS4, like the PlayStation games, because I guess PS4 and 5, they sort of went like halvesies with it, and I don't know, I guess this is a chance to diatribe on that game's character designs. I don't really like the way they mech suitified literally every villain. I do not like them. Shocker was like okay as a character design. Get up there. Like Shocker's design was okay. How do I I mean, Grizzly exists. He hasn't even, there isn't a Scorpion. Ultimate Scorpion that you met is like a clone of you, and that was weird. And then there was like another one for like Miles Morales, who's like a cyborg guy, but that wouldn't be until later. But yeah. The PlayStation games, I don't really like most of their character design. I mean, I also don't like, I don't like, a lot of people do like the, sort of white spider advanced suit that he wears. I never liked it. And of course, I think at this point everyone is familiar with the atrocity that is the quote-unquote Miles Morales original collabed with Adidas. But yeah, I don't think Insomniac is good at designing costumes. Like, anytime, any suit they have introduced that is not just from the comic... I don't know what he's saying. What the fuck are you saying? Bye. Like, in a twist of fate, they're making Rhino not be dumb, but a really smart guy. Which is kind of interesting, but, like, it falls into the trope of, like, smart guy uses big words that nobody understands, and I'm just like, bro, come on. Like, subtitles would definitely help in this case, because, like, I literally can't, I don't know what he's saying. I can't even comprehend what he could be saying. Woo! Like, this is a kind of fun Rhino fight compared to, like, the usual run out of the way and let him run into something that I don't know if, like, it came from, like, the Rhino in video games, or if that was just a thing. Okay, I feel like I should have gone away with that. Or if that was just a thing that was, like, in other video games. I feel like it had to have been just, like, a video game trope in general that they just, like, used for the Rhino. Get on there. Get there. Get there. Come on. What's happening? Yeah, it's kind of fun that they went with, like, something different, and, like, This is something you couldn't do with, like, non-mech suit Rhino. Like, I don't know, it's been a bit since I played it last. If I remember correctly, the PS4 game had it, like, similar. Like, he didn't run into stuff, but you still had to, like, have him run and get out of the way, and, like, you dropped stuff on him or something? I don't remember. But, like, a lot of characters in those games, like, too much weird mecha parts and things, like, we get it, you're trying, like, it's over design, honestly. Like, you're trying to be, like, cool, high fidelity graphics realism, but, like, you put too much on there. I don't know, maybe I would feel differently if I could actually get a better look at the characters. But, like, I don't know, those, like, I said this when the first game came out, I wish they had, like, a model viewer. Like, the Arkham games, which they borrow heavily from, they have a model viewer where I can, like, look at the character models. Because, like, I want to have, like, a better look at, like, some of the characters, and it's like, and people are like, oh, you can use photo mode. It's like, okay, but I can't use photo mode when I'm not fighting the character. I'd have to, like, I'd have to start a new playthrough and then pause the boss fight or whatever, and then take a good look at them to see all, like, the fun little details or whatever. I'm doing really bad right now. I should maybe try and focus more on fighting. Not that the frame rate is helping me much right now. Are cars spawning back in? I think cars are respawning. Oh, come on. Out of the way. Okay. I hope I don't botch this. Again, I wish there was, like, an actual dodge like there was in Spider-Man 2, the movie, the game. Well, actually, that one also had kind of a different Rhino fight. It still played on him being stupid, but, like, you made him, like, dizzy, where he would swing a thing around a bunch. Thank you for telling me that for, again. Like, I feel like at this point I have it figured out. I don't know, it's starting to get a bit repetitive at this point. Yeah, he's actually doing not a lot of charging, for the most part. I hope did that hit me? I don't remember. Or I didn't notice. Bam, 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 bam. Deodorant? He's in a robot suit, man. What are you talking about? Area unavailable. Okay, thanks! Okay, he's saying the same joke again. Okay, that doesn't make sense because he's a big robot suit. Okay. There we go. Okay. I didn't completely botch it. Yeah! Okay. I forgot what I was talking about before we got into, that whole ordeal. Trask. Yeah, I don't think Ultimate Rhino actually had that many appearances. Complete redo. Not a bad idea for a complete reinvention. I don't understand what any of those words mean. I'm not even sure what he's saying. But yeah, not a bad idea for a reinvention. I don't want it to become like, if you're going to do normal Rhino of not that smart guy, I don't want him to be in a big mech suit. It's getting bad headaches. I know what that's like. Just take some ibuprofen. Maybe a lot of ibuprofen. Oh boy. Okay. New city goals. Yay. Let's see. I guess just go around, do the stuff until the game has determined that you're allowed. Medal none. Ready, set, go. Yeah, I got completely distracted. I feel like I was talking about something important, like related to the comics. Besides just Rhino. I don't remember, though. But yeah, honestly, I think by and large, like, the Ultimate Universe had some fun little ideas in it, but for the most part, like, the classic versions of everything are, like, the way to go. I wish it wasn't defaulted on yes for that, so I wouldn't have to, so I could just, like, or not even ask me, just end the thing. Oh, here we go. Oh, someone's got some kind of problem. Let's go. You with some sort of a horrible, like, medical problem that you require to calling the ambulance. You being jostled around and shaken around like this, that is absolutely the best possible thing for you right now. Like, every Spider-Man game features this, of, like, rescue the injured person, but, like, you always, like, shake them around and, like, do all these spins and all this stuff, and it's like, I feel like that's a bad thing to do for someone who's, like, grievously injured, as these people are. Here. Like, I feel like I'm making the problem worse. Go me. Grab that health. Alright. City goals. Let's make sure I don't have to do any more stuff. Okay, I have to wait for another thing to spawn in. May as well grab this thing, even though we have no use for them. Like, honestly, I feel like, as far as, like, classic versus ultimate, Venom is probably, like, the best example of that. Where it's like, we had some interesting ideas for Eddie Brock, but, like, you just kind of, going just off the comics, it's just not as good, not as interesting. And even though much of that would end up being, like, re-informed by the 90s cartoon, like, which integrated that into, like, its main story, like, I feel like, or like, story for, like, early Spider-Man stuff, not have it be like a thing that he gets way later and there's already all this stuff that happened. But, like, setting it up better, and, like, which in turn got, like, a lot of that got retconned back into the comics. But, like, everything, because, like, random goo suit that is supposed to, like, I might have talked over it in the opening cutscene. Yes, I'm going there. Where, like, Peter and Eddie's dad were making this science goo suit thing that's supposed to somehow cure cancer, and it's like, okay, goo suit that gives you superpowers. I don't see how that could. That seems very, you know, not exactly the most efficient way to do it. And it's like, did you wear the thing for, like, a while and then the cancer goes away? Or do you just have to wear it forever? Like, I have many questions. Also, it seems to not be, you know, a very cost-effective or efficient thing, since they have to be tailor-made to everyone's genetic code and shit. All just seems more trouble than it's worth, honestly. Like, they're, like, not great. Not great, honestly. Especially when this side effects. Silver Sable, who isn't what Ultimate Silver Sable would end up being when she showed up. The suit! The suit! I don't know what's going on with his eyes there. These are all cool covers, though. Like, fake comic covers. Like, I mean, yeah, they are fake comic covers because they're not... none of them are actual comics, but... Like, if they were to have covers for this story, which, again, is better than the version we got in the comics. By a lot. But, of course, like, this is 3 months. I don't know if when the comics did it, it was actually 3 months. But then again, the Ultimate Spider-Man comics, their biggest problem is, like, how little time they allow to pass. Like, the whole thing is, like, 150 issues of Peter Parker, I think, in total. Because, like, they changed the numbers. They go back to number 1, as I did for playing this game. Haha, it's a coincidence. But they go back to number 1 at some point. And I don't know how far that went before Peter Parker got killed off for a bit. He got better, though. Like, I find that really funny, where people talk about death in comics not counting, when, like, Ultimate Peter Parker died, and he literally just got better. Like, they didn't use... There's no fancy, you know, science or magic. I mean, I guess there's kind of fancy science, but there's no, like, special, like time travel or any weirdo bullshit like that. It's just, oh yeah, he just got better. Because, like, the ultimate goblin thing, which was used on the spider that gave him the powers, like, that apparently makes it where you can't die. Oops. But it's like, I don't know, it's weird. Alright. I wanna... Come on. How do I... Okay, not that. Is it this? Okay, that's the slam. There's, like, a thing you could do, which is super violent. Come on. No. No. Oh, come on. Okay, I need to just focus. It's weird how non-combatant people give you more health back. Like, I mean, mechanically, I understand it. Because it's like... They want you to, not just, like, suck the life out of, like, the people you're fighting to one-shot them, even though that's, like, an option. Or, like, make it slightly more difficult to, deal... I want to... Not that. No, why did... Okay. Come on, how do we do it? How do we do it? How do we do it? Come on. Damn it. Come here. Nom 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 nom. I did it in the Lost version of the playthrough. I don't know how. I thought it would be. Woo! Yes! Okay, that one. No, come on. How do I... Okay, that's throw. I don't know. There's a thing where he breaks their backs. I'm sure eventually I'll get it to work. But that time is not now, because when you play Venom, your health slowly goes away, and you have to, like, suck the life out of things in order to get it back. Whee! Man, there's, like, so many dudes, like, This is a thing a lot of games would do, where it's like Silver Sable and her seemingly unlimited army of fucking extra mercenaries. Like, she has, like, people who work for her, don't get me wrong, but, like... I feel like we're getting, like, a bit ridiculous in a bunch of these things, you know? Like, how many people can one person, like, reasonably employ? At least, or at least deploy for a mission such as this? Like, I don't know how many, like, that feels like it's reversed. I don't know. Like, she called in, like, a lot of fucking people. I wanna do it. I wanna do it. Let me do the thing. That's still not it. I thought it would be like grab and like strong attack, but strong attack just makes me put him down. Grab this. Wah! Yes! Come here. Ah, no, no. Nom nom. I could look it up, but I don't want to stop the carnage or the venom-age. Carnage is the other guy. Yeah, I'm having trouble with the whole throw the cars aiming. It feels real jank. Woo! I do know I have to get better at that eventually. Come here, innocent civilian. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, no, there's more. You guys weren't here. You spawned in. My immersion is broken. Boy, I sure hope somebody got fired for that blunder. Okay. Level over. I'm gonna be honest, that level was kind of lame. Just fight a bunch of dudes in perpetuity. The same group of dudes through the streets. Like, you're supposed to be, like, feeling like you're tearing shit up, but I don't know. I feel like I'm just weak enough. Because it's, like, 4 consecutive attacks. Oh, cool, I gotta upgrade. I guess go do random challenges. Yay! My favorite thing, of course. See, we've done that one. Whip. 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 Whoa. Oh, hey, it's that place where we fought Rhino for, like, the first part of it. Okay. New race. Oh, there was a thing that just spawned. Whatever. Okay. Ready, set, go. Ah! Man, this one's pretty far away. Oh, it's just a stray shot. Okay. Oh, no, it was just green this time. Okay. Still pretty far. I feel like my web range isn't as far as it should be. Okay. No, I do not want to retry the race. Do not ask me that ever again. Okay. Hopefully, another little thing will spawn in for me to do. Okay. Was there some destruction here from stuff? Oh, look at that. The rhino's footprints are all still here. Oh, something's happening. Games. There it goes. Actually, I should probably save, because I have to manually save in this game. Yes. Even though autosave, was a thing at this point in time. Yeah, the destruction for the rhino fight's still there. That's kind of cool. I don't think I ever noticed that. Head on over. Woo! Come back. Alright. One guy. Oh, it's the shocker again. That does happen at sometimes. That's kind of fun, but how did he get out of jail? That's what I want to know, is he just got arrested. How did he get out of jail? Do I have to, like, do the same thing, or... No, I just hit him a bunch. I didn't know I have to, like, charge his things and then... Okay, just smack him around a bit. Hey, how'd you do that? I don't know if I should be embarrassed by that or not. Take that. Yeah. You suck. Okay. So we fought the shocker again. I gotta go find a combat tour. Oh, so very fun, this. You know. Oh, so very fun. I don't know, maybe at some point I'll go, like, off stream and just do, like, literally all of these little things. So that way we only have to think about the red ones, because they'd still pop up, because they're random. Okay. Oh. Get back down there. Ha! Hiya! It's weirdly silent. No music. I don't know. It's kind of nice that there's, like, no, like, timer or anything. Because that was another issue I had with, like, the PlayStation, games, is that, like, everything was time-based, like, even the ones that weren't time things. It was all, like, all your ranking was completely about how fast you could do it. Not to mention most of them, like, well, the DLCs were just bad. And, Screwball is the worst character ever made. Which, when I found out that it was a Dan Slott character, I wasn't surprised. Like, the idea of, like, streamer super villain shows how, like, it's very desperate, and it shows from people who don't understand or know anything about the internet. It's like, there are streaming sites where you can, get away with certain things that you couldn't on others, i.e. Kick, but the idea of, like, I feel like maybe you could get, like, one story out of that, but people would not, like, you would not have, like, actual Twitch level shit for someone who's just going around committing crimes, because people would love to call the cops on you and then see you get arrested. That would be the most fun thing that people would see, because people on the internet like more than anything else to ruin other people's days. Also, you know, ignoring the fact that even the most illicit sites don't exactly allow you to actively commit crimes, because then they'll get in trouble. This guy's got a flamethrower. I wonder if he's supposed to be anyone special. Probably not. Ah. Why do I am stuck on random bullshit? Get off. Ah. I wish I had like a little web ball or something that I could throw. Okay, we did that one. Now we wait some more. Yay. Cover tokens. I wonder if I can look at those real quick. Characters, landmarks, covers. Ultimate Spider-Man #1. And then a variant. A variant. That art, I know for a fact. I mean, a lot of this art was used in like generic merchandise in the early 2000s. But that one is specifically because like these are very much like scrawny Ultimate Peter, but like, oh no, something's happening with OBS. It says it's disconnected, reconnecting. What does that mean? I don't know. I hope things are working fine. Anyway, but this one looks more generic Spider-Man. Let's see, what else we got here? Ultimate Spider-Man #6. Green Goblin reflected in his eye. I think that was actually also used as a movie poster. 13. Yeah. Anyway. I feel like... Wait, what was that? Hey, a thing. Oh, he got fucked up. Hey, I don't have to web him down when he breaks his legs. You know, assuming that that's like the least of his worries. That's nice that if they fall off the building, they just kind of die. Which the PlayStation games do that funny little thing to where, like, instead of just like despawning them or whatever, they have them like fucking a random web shoots out and sticks them to a wall. Even if you use one of your weird little like gadget things to like just push them off with like by throwing something at them, it's kind of weird. That is a very big helmet in the background. What are they doing? Is this like a museum? Why are they at a museum? Was I not paying attention, or is this just like a set piece? Minutes later. I'm allergic to goo people. Boss fight time. I don't like the mechanic of this fight where like the headache thing will do that randomly just stop me from doing things. What is happening? Why isn't his health degenerating? Like, I know it's supposed to be a boss fight, but come on, be mechanically consistent here, folks. Like, he absorbs my health when he does that. But, like, his health should be going down, you know? I didn't even notice I picked a thing up there. I think Ultimate was also, like, the first time they started using purple to highlight Venom. Because, like, for a while in the 90s, it was just blue. Which, of course, 90s comics had their problem where eventually they used too much highlight and things were just basically colored. Spider-Man 2099 had that, where his outfit was apparently supposed to be black and red, but because they used too much highlight on it, it looked blue, and Spider-Man's pre-existing associated with red and blue. Not that black would look better. I've seen people do the black coloring. No, blue looks better. You cannot change my mind. I feel like I'm gonna die here. Maybe not, because I missed or avoided that grab. Get away. Get away. I want to try to see if he'll, like, grab again, or if is it, like, at a set amount of health, or is it something he'll just do? I don't know. Oh! Avoided it again. I don't want to die. But yeah, as far as, like, coloring, if something's supposed to be black, and you're working with, limited color resources, where you have to use, like, highlight colors such as this, make sure the black part is a majority of it still yet. You know, once you get a majority of the highlight color, unless there's, like, a big spotlight shining on them, you know, you got problems. Make sure you, if something is supposed to be black, that it's mostly black. Yeah, Ultimate Venom, instead of the 616 thing of Sonics and fire, he got electricity, which I feel like electricity and fire are kind of, like, hand in hand. Like, they're not completely the same thing, but, you know, maybe that's just semantics, I guess. Look at the way they're walking. It's like, It's so weird. Oh, nuts. Okay. And now we got to do more city goals. Let's see. We're caught up on everything but events, so let's hang out, wait for stuff to spawn in. Yay! Last time I played this in the Lost stream, I left off at that boss fight, but since, again, that one was lost, we're just going to keep going until the next major thing. I don't know how much longer. Yeah, chillin', waitin'. We're getting a lot of stuttering here. Not great. Is this Central Park? I don't know. I don't know if there... Actually, I don't know if there are other parks in this game besides Central Park. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Some weird little obelisk. I'm not familiar with New York landmarks. I'm gonna be honest. I've never been. I'd like to go. I'd like to go to New York one day. Woo. Bam. Anytime someone wants to crime or something, that'd be cool. Anytime now. Anytime now. Just cause problems. Something. Anything. Because I need 2 of them. I don't know if maybe doing, like, a race or something will, like, cause it to show up faster. Or what? Oh, there's one! Yay! Come on. Um, this is gonna be difficult. Can I do it from here? Okay. This is gonna be hard. At least there's no timer on these. Like there were, I believe, in Spider-Man 2. Hey, we get it. Yeah! Game in the system. Okay. Look at that render distance. Ain't it great? Beautiful, beautiful render distance. Okay, I think we're caught up now. Oh, there was another one this way. Damn it! If it goes off the map, it goes away. There's another one. There's another one. It's weird that it took until Web of Shadows for them to do, like, what if you could run on the wall? Because, like, every game he runs on the wall for, like, a second before having to go back to the normal slow crawl. Twa! Come on, jump! Then I guess I'm a coward, random thug. What did you just throw it? Wait, what did you say? Something spider? I don't know. Do the... There we go. That doesn't do as much damage as I feel like it should do. Oh, they're like specialty dudes that I can't just blindly punch. Alright, story unlocked. Yay! Woo! Web swinging in this isn't as bad. Like, isn't that bad. I think Spider-Man 2, the movie, the game, is still, like, a little bit better. I mean, it is just better, because there's more stuff you can do. But this one's not bad. Like... That one, they really went, like, hard on all the different, like, stuff you can do with, like, the web swinging and stuff. And let's be honest, that was, like, kind of the only part of the game that really excelled. Combat wasn't very good. I mean, having an open world at that point in time was excelling. So that's something it did. I mean, the story was the movie, but with a bunch of extra crap thrown in. So, you know, a little awkward in all the movie game ways. Which, I guess we should be glad that movie games have kind of died off. Because, like, they were never very good. Like, Spider-Man 2, the movie, the game, is literally, like, the only example I can think of in which the movie game was... like, not just good, but, like, excellent. And it kind of, like, redefined a lot of stuff. G-Force, the movie, the game, I did not play that. I saw the movie, like, once, many years ago. Also, hello, welcome to the chat. Tomfur47, good to see you. But yeah, I saw that movie once. I'm sorry to offend you. I wasn't super into it. I may have just been too old at the time. I don't remember when it came out, but I was definitely... I think I went to see it with family. I'm pretty sure I was a teenager at the time, so... crime-fighting guinea pigs wasn't exactly, like... I was not the target audience for that. I don't know. It was kind of a fun little movie, at least from what I remember. Maybe if I went back to it now with more of, like, just general appreciation for... things that are aimed at kids, even if I'm not... I can appreciate it, even if I'm not, like, the target audience for it. Maybe I'd like it more. I don't know. But Lost Media, yeah, there's a lot of things. Over the Hedge, the movie, the game, I did actually play that. I rented it, and I think I almost beat it, except for, like, the last level. maybe. I don't know. That one was kind of fun from what I remember because I beat it, so it was pretty fun. It came out I think around the same time as this. Yeah, there were other like movie games that were like good, but most of them weren't. Is the problem? Like I don't know, cause like another problem is like pretty much anything that would be like a movie game falls into like just getting a mobile app, and apps are just cheaper. Every children, yeah, they do, don't they? They were like that was a hammered in thing, especially in like the early 2000s. Like every movie had to have like some kind of tie-in game that they like threw out there to get all the kiddies to play to try to make that extra money. But like now they either just don't do anything or they make like some terrible app that's probably just like reskinned. I imagine because it's cheaper to do than even if they like phoned it in super hard, just modern gaming in general is probably just too expensive, or at least more expensive than like some game mill farmed out app. And of course, a lot of properties well, like pretty much every superhero, we've come to the point where, mostly because of the Arkham games, where it's like we'd just rather you make something that's based off the superhero than the movie of the superhero that's coming out. Like, I mentioned earlier, the very underrated Spider-Man Web of Shadows, Shrek Super Slam. I've heard that was actually kind of fun. I never got to play it. The only Shrek game I played was, I think it was the tie-in for the first movie, and it was bad. But yeah, Web of Shadows, best gameplay for any Spider-Man game, and it was the first Spider-Man game that was, in a while, like, just trying to be just standard Spider-Man and not based off a movie. I think it was because it had a similar situation to this game where they wanted to like make another Spider-Man game like not long after Spider-Man 3 the movie came out. But since there wasn't a movie coming out, they went to something else. Shattered Dimension, that was actually a very good one. I really like that story. It apparently Dan Slott, it gave him the sort of thought process of doing the Spider-Verse comic. I don't like the Spider-Verse comics. The movies are like a million times better than the comics because I don't like Morlun. If anyone here, if you know who Morlun is, I don't like him. He's like some super ancient ultra vampire guy. People say his original story, written by the writer JMS, was really good. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I don't like any of that like attempted mystic stuff. And I got really worried in Spider-Verse 2 when they mentioned the Web of Life and Destiny, because I think that's a really stupid concept. Yeah, we killed more people. But yeah, mysticism in Spider-Man. You can have some Spider-Men who get their powers from magic, like Comic Book Noir, if you're only familiar with the movie version. He was actually bitten by a magic spider. Yeah, Spider-Man comics are kind of weird. Some of them are really good. Some of them are really bad. Speaking of Noir, the comics are really good, but if you're coming at it from the movie, they're significantly less goofy. Shattered Dimensions has a better interpretation of the comics version, which I don't remember the last... If I remember correctly, I don't know the last time you played it, but if I remember correctly, he specifically mentions that his uncle was cannibalized by the Vulture, and that's how he died in that. So yeah, if you're looking for the goofy Nicolas Cage, Rubik's Cube, our funny guy, that is not that comic. But like that's not to say that like the movie's bad. It's just that is not that comic. You are not prepared if you want to go and figure out more about that character. And as a huge fan of Miguel O'Hara 2099 in the comics, I don't feel like the movies did him justice either. but that's like a whole other thing. Like, yeah, throw more people off the roof and kill them. But like, it's not like I feel like he's better in the movies. Like, he's not a bad character. He works for what they want him to do, but like, he's not comic Miguel. And I would definitely recommend reading the 2099 comics because they are very good. Peter David, who wrote those, is like my favorite comic writer. So yeah, that's something I would recommend in addition to the comics that this game is based off of. If you played this game as a kid and never read the original comics of Ultimate Spider-Man, they're really good. And there's also some new Ultimate Spider-Man comics. Let's see, I don't want to race. I think it was a combat tour. Oh, come on, what's going on? What's going on? Here we go, map. Gotta find a combat tour. Let's see. No, don't go back. I'm trying to press A and X, but okay, X is zoom out, A is zoom in. Okay. Combat tour. Oh, I gotta go across the freaking bridge. The old show. Are you talking about the one with Drake Bell? I don't know why chat's not appearing on screen. Because that show... let's see, because... that show is, not popular among longtime Spider-Man fans. I'm not going to go into a whole thing about it, but I will say that it's very, very different from the Ultimate Spider-Man comics. The only thing that they kept was Peter's really stupid bowl cut. And I guess Monster Goblin. Whoops, that's not the map. That's the map. Monster Goblin was in that show, which was an Ultimate Universe thing. But that was like the only... If I remember correctly, I didn't watch that much of it, though I did give it more chances than I have probably given any other show I haven't been super fond of, because I do love Spider-Man. The 94 animated series. Yes, that one is amazing. Like, haha, I didn't actually mean to make that joke, but yes, that's really good. Yeah, that basically reinvented... well, it didn't completely reinvent, but it took a lot about the character of Venom from the comics, and it made him, it gave him more depth, and it actually invented the whole idea of the symbiote making Peter angsty and angry. That all of that stuff would be worked into the comics. Like, I think they added a pre-existing relationship between him and Eddie Brock. And him being angry from the symbiote, because Spider-Man sometimes he goes through phases where sometimes he can be normal, and other times they write him like he's still a bad-tempered, angry teen. Like, Peter in the comics is like he does have a tendency to fly off the handle at times, but like he's not petulant. And that is a problem that, like, a lot of writers give him, is that they make him petulant. There's your $1 million word of the day, petulant. Like, he is still 16, which, when he got to college, he did not do anywhere near as much. The 94 animated series, second to best Spider-Man cartoon after Spectacular. Though I do like... it having the guest stars from all over the Marvel Universe. Like, that's something that I've seen people complain about with certain things, but, like, in the original, like, early comics, like, he was guest starring with all kinds of other heroes, and that's my favorite thing about, like, Marvel in particular, is just how organic a lot of stuff would be, where characters will just show up all over the place. I think I don't know. I'm sort of 50-50. Organic is more useful because you don't have to make the webs. But I feel like as far as, like, if you talk about getting spider powers, the gadget makes more sense. Like, for someone like Peter Parker, I feel like the gadget makes sense. But if, say, as a conversation that comes a lot, what if you were Spider-Man? If I had Spider-Man powers, I would like to have organic web shooters, because I am not a super scientist who could make web shooters. And also, you know, again, you don't have to make the fluids or anything. I remembered as a kid thinking they used him running out of webbing as, like, a little thing where it's like, oh no, and then we cut to commercial. But I rewatched it like a few months ago, and that's actually not as big a deal, because I remember being annoyed by it more when I was a kid. I don't know, maybe it's just because I watched a lot of episodes in rerun the same or whatever. But, like, it's actually not as often as I remembered. So, like, that kind of solves that issue, because, like, in the comics, it is very rarely a thing where they use that for drama. And I remember Spectacular only using it, like, once for, like, a thing. Oh boy, Ultimate Electro. Oh shit, it looks like my stream actually did, like, die for a bit. And this is some more interesting lore and stuff that we get that would later be redone in the comics. Again, as I mentioned earlier, not as good. Just not as good. Is it, though? Oh yeah, How to Train Your Dragon adaptation. Yeah, I saw a thing about that where, like, the book is literally just nothing like the movie. Just nothing at all. Which, we mentioned Shrek earlier. Shrek is the same way, actually. Just like this somewhat crudely drawn, like, semi-self-aware children's book that got turned into, like, a movie that was, like, super different. Actually, they're both DreamWorks. Freaking Animating Hell, it was called. Huh, interesting. Freaking... oh my god. The Shrek Chamber. I feel like that's definitely a thing on the internet for other reasons. Of course, here we see Ultimate Electro in his disco collar electric bolt thing. If they didn't want to work on other projects. Yeah, but then Shrek would subsume the entire studio for a good few years. Ow! Ultimate Venom basically playing like the Hulk. Whee! Whee! I have to find an innocent civilian to murder. Okay, okay. Please don't lose him. Thank you. No! I know there's a part in this to where, yeah, he can do that, and you can set, like, 1,000,000 miles away, and it can make you just instant lose. I'm not. Oh, that. Get up there! Oh my god. Okay. Prototype. I mean, to go back to the discussion of Web of Shadows, Prototype took a lot from that game, as Symbiote Spider-Man plays a lot like that, and you also have binary superhero moral choice. So it seems like the guys who made Prototype played that game and this game, and were like, yo, but what if we had our own? Do your thing. There are too many of these chase missions, I'm gonna be honest. Eat! Ah! Yeah. Oh no! Yeah, I remember that one. Damn it! I don't think there's a checkpoint. We gotta chase them all over again. God damn it. Yeah, the chase Black Cat mission was also equally annoying. Though, I feel like slightly less so, honestly, now that I think about it, because she didn't zap you and knock you away. And as this bald bitch does. Jeff Bezos looking motherfucker. Oh, come on, man. I was like, nowhere near that. His freaking zaps cover so much range. Why am I stuck on that? Hey, I somehow clipped through it. Ah. I'm just gonna have to, like, not try to eat people and survive. Oh no, the game. Because, like, eating people takes too long. I do, in fact, remember that game. Thank you. It's not like that's a core component of this game. Ah! Ah! Static Shock. I love that show. Static's one of my favorite superheroes. Do your thing. Yeah, I know I got a freaking eat feed on people game. Ah! Yes, shut up, Venom. We have to get to a checkpoint before we can worry about not dying. Yes, yes, I know. Interesting. Oh, god damn it. I hate you so much. Yeah, we're just gonna have to deal, Venom. Oh my god. He's... Okay. Drop. I know how to feed on people game. You just have to fucking have this dude hold still for 5 seconds. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, it looks like they designed it to where it stops after a certain point. So that's nice. Yeah, 2000s game jankery. Especially since this game was, like, made in, like, a year. Okay, yeah, my health stops regenerating at, like, a fourth. How long does this freaking go, dude? I don't remember this mission being this long. There is no tension. 'Cause, like, it's just the same shit. Is he waiting for me to beat? Okay, okay. Mission over. Thank God. That sucked. I'm gonna be real. That one just sucked. Daily Bugle. Damn.
Here I am, you freak! Come on! Let's do this! Come on! Come and get me!
Wait a second. Are you fighting another superhero on the side? I thought you and me had something special.
Electro, I think, is another character in the Ultimate Universe who, like, barely shows up.
Kid.
I did it! I finally got that little
Yeah, I feel like from that height, it probably would have killed him, but it's a video game and a comic book, so we'll just ignore that.
like hell!
Yeah, he's mine! I'm gonna eat him. Camera lock can be turned on and off. Cool. Now, this is a bit more my speed. Alright, what's he gonna do? Alright, I gotta make sure Spider-Man doesn't die. Which I don't think is that hard. As I mentioned earlier, it's not an actual escort mission. So that ain't so bad. I just gotta keep beating him. Let's throw a car at him, if we can... Okay. I really, really hate that it fucking pushes me back so far. Like, if it didn't, like, push me all the way back. Like, he has so much range on that, and it pushes me, like, a million miles away. Okay, now he's transitioning to phase 2. Blue. Because he's gonna turn blue. Even though, like... I think this is the most notable thing about Ultimate Electro, is that he's got the blue Dr. Manhattan thing going on sometimes. I don't know if he focuses as much on Spider-Man now. I'm gonna... Okay. Yeah, I gotta find a person, okay. And... good to go. More or less. I think I do have to throw cars at him, which... that's gonna be a bit jank. There we go. Okay, he's charged back up. Let's get over here and try to grab someone. You... oh no, game. And you... okay, he does also discharge himself sometimes. Ow! Ow! I got stun locked. Bullshit. Venom doesn't have like a venom sense. Oh. Ow! Ow! God, that is so jank. I'm throwing it at a sign, I thought. Or I was throwing it at something. Eat that! Love the police station there, like a kiosk. Yeah! Yeah. They gotta maximize their resource usage. Ow! Ow! Stun lock! I'm just trying to find a person, okay? Yes, I know. Eat. Okay. Try to... there we go. Smackaroo. Alright, he's gonna recharge himself, so I'm gonna recharge myself. Spoilers, that will happen again. At least there's like a constant stream of people. See, they mentioned a camera lock, but like it'd be nice if like the throwing was also locked. All right, now I think there was like a thing where it seemed like I could throw the signs and stop him from recharging, but I don't know how to like it seems I have to stand, like, closer to them or something. I don't know. I mean, I got plenty of health regens here, so... I'm probably just gonna, like, try and tough it out. Spider-Man is, I guess, napping, yes. He's had a rough day. And he also, like, fell 30 stories. I do like how his AoE attack doesn't reduce Spider-Man's health. That was nice of them to do. Like, he has to specifically target Spider-Man. Alright, I think I gotta throw a car at him again. Okay, yeah, he does still sometimes target Spider-Man. Okay, you. And you. Spider-Man is very, very EP. He's had so much going on. Ah! Stop dodging my shit, asshole. Ah! What a dick. I mean, I think what you can really do is probably going to be the same stuff that you've been doing. Because this is a PS2 game. Well, it's a GameCube game, but... it was also on the PS2. Hey, you barely had anything. What the heck? Alright. Hit him with another car, and hopefully he actually doesn't randomly spark back up without... Okay, I got to hit him that time. Plenty. Is his voice getting higher pitched? Okay. Gotta find a person to eat. Auto-tune. See, Electro, scary is, subjective. I feel like Venom's definitely scarier looking. Especially since you are no longer wearing pants. I guess we're throwing it at that sign. I threw it at that sign, but didn't seem to affect anything. Ow. Okay. Gonna eat a dude real quick. Come on, grab the car. Ah. Why is he so hard to hit? Stop dodging! No, he dodged again. I just gotta keep yeeting cars until he gets hit. Okay. God damn it. Okay, hopefully this is the last one. Find someone else to eat. I'm gonna eat this guy. Maybe I'll get distracted trying to kill Spider-Man for like a second. Nah. I lost track of him. There he is. Okay. Whoop! Again, some kind of like actual dodge like there was in the PS2 movie game. Am I missing something? Is he supposed to like... Am I waiting for a moment? I haven't seen any tells outside of just be closer. I'm gonna eat a person. Okay. Eat another person. Okay. Eventually, one of these will hit. One of these will hit. There we go.
Do something about this.
It's gonna, yeah, do that.
You don't stand a
Hey! Where'd he go? What the frick? Gimme. Nom nom. Oh, come on. Man. I'm trying to heal here. I know. Nom nom. You're supposed to break the screens in advance. That is an option you can do. I tried doing it, and the cars kept missing.
You're gonna pay for that.
Am I? Okay, no, there's one more left.
So many levels.
Okay. Hopefully that'll be the last one. Yeah, eat this person. Alright. Jerk. Okay, throw this car at him. Cause like they have like a weird, they have a camera lock on, so you don't have to aim it. But like, I would see sometimes it like want to lock on the big like signs or screens or whatever. But then like, it would still like not hit them. Dick. Oh no, not the game. Come here. And got it. Okay. Yeah, take that. Oh, what the? I didn't even get to hit him. Speaking of where Dark Souls of auto lock. No, Dark Souls has a good lock. Is the problem? Okay, I can actually attack you now. Hey, I got through that by being stuck in an animation. I am fighting the auto lock to an extent. Nom 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 nom. Oh no, what's happening? Oh god, that sound. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Please recover, game. Please. Please recover. I'm gonna like mute that for you guys. Please recover, game. Please. Please recover. I don't want to do that again. Please. Please recover. Please. Please. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. 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 We're gonna try something. Gonna bring you up again. Okay. Why did it switch? Okay, we're gonna restart the game, but I did a save state. So, hopefully I can load that state. Are you kidding me? It fucking save stated the crash! No! 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 Why? Why, God? Why? Why, God? Why? Okay, game crashed. Well, that tells me that we're done here for today. that was unexpected. I don't know. There I am. Okay, that was unexpected. I guess the game told us to stop for it. In that case, I guess that's it for this stream. Um, Welp. Yeah, that happened. Thank you for coming, Tom, for 47. You were very nice. I hope to see you again next time. I will probably be playing a different game, not because of the crashing, but I do have a few games in the docket. So yeah, thanks for coming. Anyone who did stop by, or anyone who's here watching the VOD, I appreciate you. Have a good day.